For too long, the physical activity system has operated through a lens of doing to, delivering services, strategies, and campaigns for people, not with them. Despite decades of effort, the needle hasn't moved. Overall, physical activity levels remain stubbornly flat, and for some it's even worse. It's like a revolving door. Every time we help one person become active, another slips out the other side. The real challenge isn't behaviour, it's the messy, shifting conditions that people live in, because context matters just as much as the individuals. Organisations are starting to reimagine their role, not as service deliverers, but as partners, moving from doing to doing with, and even better, doing by. Doing to or even doing for has unintentionally created dependency rather than agency. More and more, organisations are waking up to a new way forward, doing with, and even better, doing by, where community members become co-creators and change makers, not just recipients of services. But making this shift isn't easy. It requires a different mindset, a different structure, and above all, a different relationship. That's where the Two Loops model helps. Developed by the Bacana Institute, the model shows how, as the dominant system declines, new patterns of working rise in parallel. We must hospice the old, honouring what's worked, whilst we midwife the new. This isn't just organisational change, it's deeply personal too. Letting go of what's familiar can feel risky, even for seasoned leaders. People can feel uncertain, even fearful, as familiar ways give way to unknown territory. But as we change, so does the system we're trying to influence. Its path is rarely linear. It's actually an iterative process grounded in relationships through which we co-design new ways of working, share and support our learning, recognise and blend that learning in our practice, and contribute what we've discovered with others. We often need support to navigate this change. We need people who can travel light and listen deeply. We call them Wayfarers. People who walk with organisations and communities, helping them find their way through uncertainty. But being a Wayfarer also means holding up a mirror, examining our own systems, assumptions and expertise. But too many people still can't take part, even when they have the most to gain. This isn't about more services, it's about meeting people where they are and growing collective capacity together.